Hello, everybody. Welcome to the 5 Minutes PM podcast. Today, I'd like to discuss with you portfolio management techniques and the level of detail that I need to provide for every single project to select, analyze them. So if we remember, in all the portfolio management process, we need to identify the projects, the potential projects, we need to select them, we need to prioritize them, and then we need to make a balancement of my portfolio, to balance the portfolio. But one question that I received through email last week was asking, which kind of information do I need to provide? And which is the level of detail? First, which kind of information will depend on how you are building your criteria for your portfolio. Company X is different from company Y. They have different drivers. And portfolio management is exactly in place to help companies to select more aligned projects. So there is no one set of criteria that will fit to every single company. So one company, I have one intention more deep in cost, the other one more deep in time, the other one more deep in strategic alignment, the other one in risk. And this set of criteria will be the driver of my portfolio. And most of the time, I need to detail the projects in such a level that I can analyze them. And a lot of polemics is around this because in one hand, they ask me, okay, so I'm preparing some more detailed information for one project. And if this project is not selected, what will happen? I will lose all this effort. Okay, I agree. And this will be the price of doing portfolio management in this kind of projects. But one thing that we need to understand is that all this effort that we are doing before to help us to select will be much lower than select the wrong set of projects. So the cost benefit must be analyzed on that. More effort in the beginning to analyze and to have more deeper information. I'm not saying that we need to have all the information, all the plan. No, this is not right. We need the essential information to apply the set of criteria that I have established for this portfolio. So this is what I need to understand. So it depends. Maybe I need to prepare more detailed scheduling, but I'm not telling that we'll need to detail every single task. But in some cases, for very critical projects, I will need to do that to analyze this project. But the benefit of selecting the right project and not selecting the project that I don't want to undertake, this will be much higher than this effort. So the benefit is very high. And one thing that we need to understand that this level of detail will be different from company X, Y, and Z. It's different because one company had more simple set of projects. So maybe with a one-page information, it's more than enough to understand the project and to classify and to select or not select this project in a given portfolio. On the other hand, I will need in some projects to have more detailed information. But one thing that I cannot do is to consider that put just the title or the project name or a one-line information will be enough for me to do a powerful portfolio analysis. This is not true because maybe with only the name, I will give everybody a broader perspective of what's going on. And this is not the case that we are looking for. This is not the case. So when you are doing portfolio management, considering that all information that you need for every single project is just their name. And I know companies that are doing this. It's only the name. And then they put all the names in a spreadsheet and they do a mathematical calculation to set up a portfolio. We are only making a formal and mathematical process to prove nothing. To select nothing. So this is completely ambiguous with a lack of information, so I can give high, low, medium, whatever I want to put a project in the top or to put a project in the bottom of the list. I need to have reliable information, and to catch all this reliable information, to identify these potential projects, I will need to do some effort. The solution that is effortless, for sure, it will not work. In the real life, no effort, no benefit, for sure. I hope you enjoy this podcast and see you next week with another 5 Minutes PM podcast. Bye.